bruh.
Off what?
Baseball ball. And we always say, if one of us is a big ball, like, so if I had like $200, I'll give Greg
Alright, FD, Hollow, and
everybody. Hey, Greg goes
small.
Drop, I'll take it now.
That's fire.
Yeah, that's how I feel right now, bro. I was playing my ass.
I have that same look.
What? I hate to interrupt, but Greg bet $5 to win 3K on a parlay. He told me and Amy, he said, fellas, drop the fake bet.
Does he owe y'all this? Oh my god. Yeah, if it's Amy, it's definitely. Leave it inside.
Your fan.
No, I said FD, Hollow, and small.
Oh my god. Press 3K, bro.
He said everybody hit his parlay, and the last dude who needed him to get a home run, it was the top of the ninth, he hit it. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Greg, and you literally screaming at work. I think it was a sale you get at Costco. My girlfriend was like, are you the chocolate?
That's crazy.
Nah.
True story, hand on.
Chocolate man is
I
massive.
said, I'm gonna suck your dick. Put it back to it. Amy said, I'm gonna suck your dick. Amy said, him and his girl are down bad. Bill
I would imagine at least 3 digits, bro.
I think I'm about to have 100 in my bank account.
Yeah.
Which case, I'm about to drive the last year right. So strange. Yeah, let me ride back.
Alright, I took a nap. I'm ready to actually do my combos now.
Joe, Greg made
Huh?
Greg bet $5 on a baseball parlay and made 3K.
On what play was it? It must have been some kind of like
Yeah, it was a
ridiculousness.
I'm pretty sure it was
Yeah, I needed that nap. My head was throbbing, so I couldn't. I was like, I'm missing up B's and like everything. I'm just like, you know when your head's throbbing and you think so?
Yeah.
I think also the issue is I didn't watch a workout, and like I didn't eat any carbs after.
Oh, you was an awful workout, bro? Yeah. And you didn't like eat or nothing? Yeah, no shit.
So I had a 30-minute workout of 2 ring muscle ups, 20 handstand push-ups, and kettlebell swings of 70 pounds. And then I ran 2 miles after that.
And you ain't eating or drinking nothing after that.
I mean, I had food, steak, and eggs. Not nearly what I should have. So when I got here, I was like, damn, I feel horrible.
Battlefield, small battlefield, Town City. What? Battlefield, small battlefield, Town City. PS2. No, Battlefield, small battlefield, Town City. Battlefield, small town.
What up? I mean, it's 112, right?
Yeah, let's get it.
I'll use the PS8 if I had
You see what they do stand up with Evo numbers?
I think there's a big mixture of why those numbers are. Inflation in the US is 8.2%.
No. That's definitely part of it.
It's the highest of because even in Vegas is Vegas is old. So you have between that and those driving costs, which I understand why they were because it's expensive. You also have and because it's so much harder to get a visa. So you go in all these combinations. People just say it's all your able to do. Like nobody. The cost of living is just so high.
If I'm putting super real, I think primary taxes is a minority of people. Like a minority of people. That was the reason.
Maybe like 2%.
Like that's a minority of people. Like why they would go.
Which I think is retarded anyways. People who are like Saudi Arabia's blood money, like, are people who did not go through U.S. citizenship. All government money.
Well, I think it's like they are government directed funding, right? Other governments aren't funding.
I mean, but
I think that's bad. But like,
but all businesses are not. Yeah, all businesses are not good nor evil. They have a very strong or capitalized based on the Saudi Arabian government and but like I said, all these niggas are like, oh, if I get Saudi Arabia, you have to do it. You honestly think the fuck with the country doing that? Because all it would be in the Navy doing Saudi Arabia is killing the Americans. In all the stuff that they're doing. They don't understand how much.
that's a different thing. I feel like they're not something else that the government's prepared about, but I can imagine that you might have some holding amounts of might.
They're not going to attack either because their asses are going to be on.
Well, yeah, but that's happening to people who care.
But they don't do that. They don't do that over there compared to here. That's good. Because like people, I think it's always an issue that Americans think they can go to different countries and still act like not follow the rules of those countries. Because like even if I went over there with like a girl and I'm in public like making out with her and stuff. The issue is there's no that's in general. You don't show PA. They don't care about showing PA either. But like, that's just like go do it and they're not gonna do anything. I mean, American women have gone over there.
I'll put it like this. I think most people that is a concern.
Yeah, right.
I think I will not shame someone for it in a morality. But like I think when it comes to actual safety, I think for most people it's a moot point. I think most of you are not famous enough or important enough for it. However, I do
over here.
You know, I think for like let's say you're a high profile and you're not famous for happen. I think if you're a high profile, let's say someone
nothing is happening.
No, in fact value, no. But like I would understand in your head. going, right? You having pause.
You have a false fear of going.
Yeah, I understand having pause if you're that pause. It's probably nothing that I would have. Yeah, I understand having pause. Yeah. Well, like I said, as long as like, I think for most people it is a concern that they don't really need that.
Because none of them have the money you can need. But no, I think going back to Evo North, I the American economy is worse than in years.
It's a bit fun. There's also a lot of like even aside from the visa thing, there's also a lot of people who are outside the country who just don't want to enter the country. Like,
right. And so it's a mixture of America, where America is right now.
yeah.
And it's supposed to, like I said, even when I went to Evo last year, the numbers were like, but all the people told me was tourism was down 80%.
I did look at the cost for servicing people now though, and I was like, Jesus, I get it.
Because it's and that's another thing. They start Evo, which I didn't have to into a gaming and so I think there's a way to kind of maybe help separate, because we see the numbers, but we still don't know what the spectator numbers are like. I assume the spectator numbers are pretty good.
Oh, sure.
I got tomato on my Street Fighter 6.
Hold on. That's only they've been recording over a year? Right here, okay. What's up? So fucking exhaling. Okay. Woo! And
all we needed was one grab and your ass would have been.
FD hollow and small.
This motherfucker is Caleb right next to me.
What?
What was it?
FD hollow small.
Alright.
Damn, Punk is really about to win with a...
I saw that. I looked up and I saw it. Yeah, Punk just kind of wins the character. But like,
Punk plays the same, but Punk is so good at pussy where it doesn't matter. But this is my thing, like, think about, like, even with the Ninja Japan, they were able to get so many young people. Levi is 17. His ass needs to be at Evo. But I know Evo would be way too expensive.
You know about one way, bro? The Spanish guy. Is this his name? Player 3.
Laz? He's Chile.
Thank him. Low-key, he's the embodiment of young man reaction. Young man has to react to every young man needs reaction to. But I've noticed he doesn't have endurance. Like, his reaction gets way worse.
That's why I love when Val high beats him, because it's like, oh man, let's go.
I think it's like maintaining his mind.
But it's also good, the great thing about like these young people starting with 6 is their first engine compared to us old people.
Yeah.
So things that we normally do in all the other fighting games, you don't necessarily do.
Yeah.
So they're good at like drive impact and all that stuff, because that's what they. Me, I'm like, oh, I see something, I'm gonna block it because that's what you're supposed to do. But yeah, I got Taquito in my corner. But I'm more scared about these random DJs and theories who go wild. I know how Taquito plays. I play Taquito. So I know it's going to be like a neutral match that's going on. These other random people, I don't know when they're going to throw drive impact down or not.
who's Taquito play right now?
10, and he still has a JP.
He still plays 10?
Yeah, and he has a JP.
10 is his main though.
It has to be JP, but it's still Cameron.
Really?
I I think Ken is still very solid with his
No, I mean, I get it, but I know Tokyo is the guy who wants to play Sketchy.
Yeah.
That's not him right now.
And I think, and I guess Guma's more fixed today, so he doesn't.
I would have assumed, like, if he was a Shadow player, he would have gone to, like, Sagat. Right? I think that's like the projection.
That is, like, too brain dead for, like, early life. Yeah, +2, +2, +2, +2. Like, a lot of my friends who love Sagat, like, are so good at that.
I mean, like, yeah, I understand that. He's a very different character. I would say, man, I wonder why.
Well, I would be more cautious against
I did say, what was the last match?